Okay, so the slugs I'm using are these new ones from Federal Premium. Jeez, that hits hard. Hey guys, and welcome to Ozzie Reviews. Today I'm checking out the Dickinson Arms T1000 Tactical 12 gauge shotgun. So I'll just show you what it comes with to start with. So we've got the manual here. There's also a set of choke tubes. Now we've got the full choke in the shotgun, which is an extended choke, and the rest sit flush. So we've got the improved modified, improved cylinder and cylinder chokes here, and also the install tool. So just clear it to start with here, guys, and we'll give you a run by on it. Now it does come in timber, synthetic and also camo. And the good news about it is if you're left-handed, it's available in all those models in left hand. So at the front here you can see that we've got the extended choke on it there. As I say, that's the full choke. The barrel on this is 20 inches or 51 centimetres. It's available in 28 inch or 71 centimetres, although I don't really think you'd be installing it on the tactical version. It sort of defeats the purpose. Now we've got a weaver rail on top here, so if you wanted to mount, an optic like a red dot or something like that, you certainly could. The sights on it here, from what I can tell, are plastic. They're a little bit loose, I find, but yeah, it is plastic. I'm trying to work out what this rail is made out of. I'm thinking that it is actually metal, an alloy, but the sight there is definitely plastic. I'll give you a closer look at the front sight there as well. We've just got the white dot there, so it should come up to the eye fairly easily. Now I've got a 4-shot magazine tube on this one, so 4 there, 1 in the spout to make 5. This straight pull action is something that's really popular here in Australia, obviously because semi-autos and pumps are category C, which is only available to farmers and a select amount of sporting shooters. So that's why these sort of shotguns I really think have taken off here and will continue to do so. It's a 3-inch chamber on this, so you can use those magnum loads if you want to punish yourself a little bit more. Now the trigger on this isn't too bad. Most shotgun triggers are fairly heavy, but this one here breaks nicely at 4 pounds, so I can't argue there. It is actually quite nice. The pistol grip and the rear stock is quite nice looking. If you're into the tactical look especially. We've got a rubber recoil pad on the back here. The only thing that I can see straight off, and I'm wondering why it isn't, why we wouldn't have a sling attachment, at the back or at the front, because obviously if they're selling or marketing this as a tactical shotgun, that's one of the first things you would expect to have is a sling, for someone to be able to carry it around. But anyhow, I'm not too sure. Now this action, I just want to show you a little bit closer, how it is. So if you get one of these and you pull it back and it won't lock back like a normal semi-auto would, there's a reason for it, okay? You actually have to fire the action, then pull it back, and then it will automatically lock, okay? And then obviously we've got the bolt release here, so you just hit that and forward it goes and it's cocked, ready to go again. So yeah, so that was just a little bit different there, so I thought I'd just show you that up close before we get out on the farm. Now the overall weight of it, guys, they don't advertise it anywhere, but I measured it on the scales I've got here at home, and 3.1 kilos or 6.8 pounds. So not ridiculously heavy, but I think it'll be quite usable in the field. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. Price wise on this, you're looking at about $850. A little bit cheaper, some shops, a little bit more expensive, some others, depending on where they're located in Australia. And the shotgun is made in Turkey, so like the Adler, like the Pardus, like all this influx we've got of these cheap shotguns from Turkey coming into the country. My honest thoughts on them, guys, I'm just not sold on quality. However, I have to be honest, and I always am when I review a product, this looks really nice. The finish on everything is really quite good. So the big test is going to be now, we'll get out on the farm and let's cycle some ammo through it and see how it goes. Alright guys, so to start with, I've got a whole mixture of different shots here. Everything from 8-shot right down to double-aught buck. Now ranging also from 28 grams right through to 36 grams. So there's a fair bit of variety here. So what I wanted to do was just run all these different shots through the shotgun and just make sure that there's no problems with any sort of feeding or extracting or anything like that. Now I'm not expecting it because it is a manually operated shotgun, but we'll just see how we go. Sorry, I'm used to semi-autos. On that last shot I was like, oh, why didn't the action open? Okay, so yeah, look, no problem there, guys. It is fairly smooth too, you know, just bringing that bolt back. There's no sort of speed bump. You know, when I did like the Adler review and stuff, I was talking about when I was moving that lever, how it just sort of hit that speed bump. You don't have it with this, which is good, because that was the one thing I didn't like about a lot of the lever action shotguns. So far so good. So what I reckon now, guys, is I just want to try some 4-shot, and let's try some buckshot. I just want to get it sighted in correctly at 15 yards. We'll just do that so I know I'm on target, and then I can finish the review, obviously with some degree of accuracy. Okay, so we're 15 yards away. We got the Ely 4-shot, the 36 gram load. So we'll just see how that patterns at 15 yards. Very nice. So yeah, we're just going to have to move it over to the left a bit, and hopefully we can get a little bit more on target there, because it is shooting to the right. Okay, so let's try that again. We've got the same 4-shot. We've moved the sights over a fair bit, so we should be more centered now. Remington buckshot, double aught SGs, 15 yards. So yeah, that's pretty good. A little bit low, but that's not too bad. We've had all the shot there in the middle, so I'm happy with that. Alright guys, so that was a bit of fun, you know. I've got it sighted in nicely now. I'm happy with how it's performing. There hasn't been any problem with ejection or anything like that. The only thing I've noticed is I've had to tighten the choke again. It's come loose. I mean, I had that pretty tight, so that's just something that I've got to keep an eye on there. What I'm going to do now anyway is I'm going to get the full choke off, and I think I'll put on the improved cylinder, and we'll shoot some slugs and just see what sort of accuracy that I can get out of this shotgun. So I thought I'd just show you the changing of the chokes. Pretty simple, just get the tool in there, it loosens it off, and then you can pretty much just take it out by hand. Now on with the improved cylinder. It's nice and snug, and as you can see, it sits flush. Okay, so the slugs I'm using are these new ones from Federal Premium. Now these are the actual true ball, so with these it's supposed to get a lot more accuracy, but yeah, we'll just put it through the improved cylinder and just see what sort of accuracy we can get there at 25 yards. Yeah, that's right on. That's really good. I'm very happy with that. Okay guys, so I just wanted to show you just how far off to the left this rear sight is to be able to hit center at 15 and 25 yards. I've had to move that quite a substantial amount. Okay, so let's try the 100-yard gong, but we're 25 yards closer, so 75 yards away. Let's see how we go. Jeez, that hits hard. Yeah, that hits hard, all right. All right, just for a bit of fun, guys, we've got a melon there 15 yards away, and I'm using one of the slugs. So let's just have a look at it and just see what damage this thing does. Yeah, there was melon thrown about 20 yards further up the hill there. Geez, that was unreal. So, guys, look, I'm going to finish up my final thoughts on the Dickinson T1000 now. There's not much more that I can do to test it and get it sighted in. Okay, complaints about it. Look, at the end of the day, it's just a cheap shotgun. There's no two ways about it. It performs very well, though. I haven't had any problems with the cycling. The bolt is nice and smooth. However, when I had a look there under that slow-mo, I replayed that, and you can actually see that the bolt comes back probably about just a fraction of an inch, maybe about a quarter of an inch around there. You know, just with the recoil, and I've actually tested it with lighter loads as well, and it does the same thing. So I'm not too sure if it's supposed to be doing that or not. But as you know, I show you the good, the bad, and the ugly with every review. So other thing too, guys, the sight on this, the rear sight, honestly, I'd just get rid of it. I wouldn't be worrying about using it. I'd put a really nice quality red dot there. So, you know, this is a tactical shotgun. It's designed for chasing pigs and so forth. You're not shooting sporting clays with this. So that's what I would do there. And, you know, you could get some decent accuracy. Like, I was pretty happy with just how those slugs were shooting there, you know, at 25 yards and even out to 75 yards there on the big steel gong that I've got. So yeah, pretty happy with it overall, guys. So only other thing, as I mentioned in the intro, I really would like to see some sling attachments there as well. So that's probably my only complaint about it. But hey, this is the first straight pull shotgun that I've had a chance to use, and I must admit, much prefer something like this over the Adler or the Pardis lever action shotgun. So yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the review. So till next time, we'll catch you then.